Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2, and it's Ayton in at the 5. We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league, Doris, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so...
Changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura, and MP subbed in for Reeves. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
The modern era, plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You gotta be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is gonna be facing.
And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
5 to shoot. Here's the 3.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one's no good. Now here's Smart. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Randall, the pass to Conley. For 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Smart for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Drains the triple.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Conley with the ball. He's scoreless. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the Lakers making a change. Now Randall. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. For three, Randall. And Ayton pulls it down.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, guys. Earlier, I asked MP what it's like playing against someone he's frequently compared to, and he said, what I know I can do and what other people think, those are two different things. Regardless of my matchup, I am always trying to outperform. He sounds confident in this matchup.
He really does, and he's got the skill to back it up, Allie. MP shot is good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And here's Doncic outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
The three. And Los Angeles another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Doncic pulls down the board.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Hachimura outside. Here's Cole. DiVincenzo covering. MP getting it done for the Lakers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at Minnesota. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
He's checked in for Reeves. The Timberwolves also with a stub. Conley's checked in for McDaniels. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, PA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 12 now in this quarter.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season, but by point differential, they were the second best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward.
Got it.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Sinks the tray. Cole's got 9 points here in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Los Angeles in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Highland with it. MP's there. And the basket by Highland.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
To the right side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Clark. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Cole. And despite the NBA's popularity, Some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Pass to Smart. Back to MP. On the wing, Vincent. MP outside. Takes a three, and Smart with the bucket on the assist by MP.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Clark with it. Guarded now by Smart. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the Lakers with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. And Connects subbed in for Vincent. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Mike Conley.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Highland, the pass to Randall, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Highland with a 9-footer. Here's Reed. Launches a 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
The Lakers shooting it well at 59%. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Cole's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. For 3, Randall. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a